most of us can purchase in one store and get it returned in another store. So I'm sure the processes behind that are pretty well established, wherein it's just a stock transfer, right, which we do manually. It's again a simple process in your ERP system, wherein you just raise a stock transfer to the store where it belongs. So, similarly on an e-com, so if you have, I don't know if you guys accept returns that are for the items that were sold on the brand website, do you? You do that? How, if you can tell me what process do you follow?
For example, if customer has bought anything from, say, we are with a different beauty
Yeah.
so if they have bought it from them, okay, so what we do is we replace it, if they come to us, so we have a system place with the e-commerce team itself. Okay, if they are coming from different channels and the customer is home with us, then we feel that they are liable to this, to provide the product which they really want. So there are also many things with the, what is the status of products, like whether it's damaged or not damaged, because Omnichannel provides mostly handcrafted products also.
Right.
Depends on many criteria.
So you manage it centrally, the returns, but if a customer walks into your store to return a product,
then what we do is we don't replace it immediately. Okay, the store has to return it to the back office, the central system, and we ensure we take down customer's number and the address, and we ensure that we anyways have photos for our online channel. So we give it to e-commerce team centrally, and then they deliver it to the customer.
Yes, so I think they are pretty much omnichannel in that sense. So I think it's a good way to do. I mean,
so exactly. So this is exactly the point. So it's not system dependent, and irrespective of channel, we need to think about a post-purchase behavior, because customer experience is so critical to your next sales. If you really spend huge money to bring customers to one of your channels, and then when he buys and when he experiences and when he wants to come back to you saying that was it happy, not happy, and you saying, okay, you are Sotela, you are Saga, that's not gonna work, right?
This Natasha will definitely be happy if she buys Omnichannel products.
Yeah. So this is a customer journey. Just let's just, as you know, as I said, just let's put our strategies right. People, processes, platforms will follow. That's not a problem. Put content, put some bit of technology like store locations, allow people to pick up, quick small actions, call, message, etc., so that they start interacting with your stores. Pass information, what is up. So while omnichannel, as it's not about going online, it's also bringing online to your stores. So how can you bring interactive aisles, content back into the stores? And then the post-purchase is the most critical part of a complete omnichannel strategy, where you have to give a unique experience to the consumer irrespective of the channel which is using. Yeah. For customer, many channels, many journeys, one brand. This is omnichannel. So for retailers, it's about consumer. When retailers embrace omnichannel, it's all about consumer experience and seamless experience and ease of consumer. For a consumer, I love your brand. I go through any journey. Give me the same experience. Correct? Now this time we surely need a tea break, so we'll just go. Yeah. Sorry? Yeah, please.
Just need to ask you, is there a difference between multi-channel and omni-channel? I mean, there are certain organizations that claim to be omni, but they're just multi-channels. They don't give the proper customer satisfaction to the customer. So you have to say something related to that.
It is. So,
multi or omni, like what's the major?
So I spoke about it, but I'll just quickly tell you, it's a journey. So you have to go from a single channel to a multi-channel to a cross-channel to a omni-channel.
How can we organize multi-channels to be omni-channels?
So by giving a so we had that cartoon, right, which said, okay, I am on YouTube, I am on Facebook, I have a Pinterest, I have a app. So we have been available everywhere, but we have not figured out how are we available, what is our customer experience strategy, how will we deliver, who will deliver. The channels are not integrated. The consumer experience is different for different channels, so you'll not get loyalty, but if you,
That coordination between all the channels.
yes, an integrated experience, a seamless experience across channels is omni-channel, but irrespective of experience, if you're selling on all channels, then you are a multi-channel. So we'll just head out for a coffee or something and come back. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. Probably more refreshed after coffee. Yeah. Yep. So we are to our activity number 3. So any global benchmark or case studies that you keep for yourself as a retailer, that okay, this is how I want to be, or this is how I want to embrace omni-channel or consumer experience, or you read about something which you liked and you want to implement in your stores. Like, so probably quickly note down one of them and let's share it with the audiences here. So people can, so we understand that we've seen some domestic examples in other industries, travel, QSR, etc. But now coming and sticking back to retail, and we've tried and simplified our understanding of omni-channel. So with that, is there any specific global benchmark that we have for ourselves, which we think has done a good job or has done, probably even it could be a small examples, okay, this brand does this well, this brand does this. So, sorry, IKEA, yeah? Correct. Correct. So any specific example that you want to share for IKEA?
Well, in IKEA, you can go to their store where the people are very well trained generally on helping you even design your own room. For example, they know what you look for and they're quick to bring out products, easy to fix kind of furniture. Also, now their online platform actually can do all your selections over there.
Correct.
They give you the availabilities, the time lines, and things like that. You can even specify your room size online, and they
Yeah.
actually provide.
So personalization and customization primarily, which is very, I think, a very key aspect of consumer experience for sure. Anything that you have? Anything? Any global benchmarks for you? Anything? Any global case study that you've seen which delights you to see, or probably you think I need to offer something like this soon for you guys? No? Here we go. Starbucks. Yeah.
I think they have a very good system, system. You have the cards, and for chance if you are out of balance, you don't have enough balance, you're standing in a queue. But if you reach the first, in the top of the queue, you have insufficient balance in this. You can just text them, or you can do that with an app. They could recharge the card, and it would be updated all over the stores in all wherever the stores are located in Mumbai or all over the India. So that's a quick thing that would happen while you're standing in the queue. You won't have to wait long for that. So that's the best point. And I could relate it to omnichannel as well.
Correct. Fine.
I
iPhone?
think,
Yeah, Apple. Yeah.
of course. I mean, there are no more brand. That is a religion.
Correct.
I mean, it's if you say iPhone and end of it, you don't have to ask about memory. You don't have to ask about anything. So
Correct.
they have placed themselves in all aspects. Be there online, offline. It's a religion. It's
Correct.
so if that's what we feel, you make your brand a religion and not just a brand. So that's the best case study.
Wow. That's, I think, one of the best
Yeah.
case studies. Yeah.
In all aspects, in all minute aspects.
Perfect.
Very good, very good.
Perfectly a consumer experience driven product.
As they rightly say, if it's not an iPhone, it's not an iPhone.
It's not an iPhone, for sure. Anything?
It's good to my effort when I just heard this question, so I was thinking about somebody on the iPhone experience.
Yeah. Apple, you think, is a very huge global case
I
study.
want to ask a second question. There wouldn't be a comparison page, I think, on that Apple phone. It cannot be compared,
Correct. Perfect.
no matter whichever brand.
Wow. And
Dell,
Dell.
in terms of
Direct to customer.
customizing your
Yeah.
laptops. And
They used online so beautifully. They just removed the middleman, direct to customers, custom solutions.
Customize your laptop the way you want.
Yeah. Any other case studies you have, any other thing that you think is very innovative about any global player that you have come across, even Indian, if you guys know anything, very innovative stuff? No?
I think Coca-Cola does a very good customer experience or customer, like kind of surprising the customer, at least internationally, they do it very your open happiness, very campaign driven,
Correct.
but very well done.
Correct. Yeah, 100%. So this is what Mike has to say as a Tesco CIO. He believed that as a retailer, we know that if we do not embrace the digital culture, we are finished. And actually, technology, so he mentioned very clearly culture. So it's not technology again. So if every single person in the company do not understand what is digital, and today in Facebook's world, if we expect everyone to understand what is digital, how digital works. The iPhone has created certain benchmark that how a digitization can be a game changer. So probably every single person in the company is aware, is very clear about digitization. But are we, as a company, do we take that or build that as a culture in every single person? So most of the stores would say, okay, your internets are not allowed, they're not Wi-Fi savvy, you can't access certain stuff and stuff like that. So he was not talking about any technology out there. He was talking about the first thing that he did, if he really wanted to become a global success story, was to embrace a digital culture. So provide free internet accesses, provide right set of information, technology, content to every single person in the organization so that they are digitally educated, if not anything else. That's the first move that Tesco did before even talking about Omnichannel. They embedded the culture, the digital culture for every single person in the organization. You all know Domino's. Single principle on which they worked. If customers can't reach you, reach your customers. So primarily we'll keep our innovations and case studies to what we love about each and every product or brand that we have studied. There are many omnichannel aspects about Domino's and few other case studies I will go through, but we'll keep it as simple as this. That customer convenience is the king. If they just did it in right way, make your pizza. So Pizza Hut primarily was still a restaurant, people come, etc. Domino's just killed the market by just creating this strategy. Best Buy. I think one of probably even when it comes to consumer experience or the survival challenge, even probably I would term this as a better than Apple story, because Apple had a good product to sell. They were more a retailer, right? And Amazon was completely killing away their business. Amazon launched, and even today, if you see, primarily all the top electronic retail chain in US, Radio Shacks, they're shutting, merger, acquisition. He's the only guy who has survived and is competing with online giants with only single principle, irrespective of channel. So click and buy, go and shop on offline and deliver online. Any and every single possible way of managing customer experience, he handled it. He even went ahead and started the small format stores in Walmart just to do fulfillment bit, just to do experience bit, just to do order capture bit. Okay, we'll still deliver from our large formats, but let's have an SIS in place. So this was all as a part of their survival omnichannel strategy that Best Buy adopted, because that's how they could compete with Amazon, right? Amazon was constantly creating fulfilled by Amazon, same day deliveries and stuff like that. He said, okay, just buy upstairs and come to my store near, just below your building and pick it up. No worry. Or they utilized their offline presence to the fullest. And today he's a category leader. My favorite. So everyone talks about taking offline online. What Nordstrom did was he brought online offline. So what they did is, they just started taking their social media data, Pinterest or Instagram or Facebook, and the visual merchandising in the store was now based on how products are trending online. So if the product was trending on Pinterest, they marked it as a Pinterest trending product in stores. And this is just a physical leaflet, right? It's not even. So this is a very simple innovation. Probably it's a matter of time that we start thinking in those directions. Burberry. It's one of the biggest case studies in which is geographically omni-channel. So Burberry allows you to buy on US airport and they can deliver you on London airport or on Tokyo, wherever your hotel is. So it's globally omni-channel, completely connected systems, completely connected logistics. Irrespective of which country you are buying, you can get deliveries in any country that you want. Second thing that Burberry did was they had the oldest store, supposed to be a very old brand, and probably adopting a digital culture would have been a very insignificant form of brand. So they created their oldest store, which is a 1920 ka store, into a complete digital store. So the only way to enter and buy in that store is they have digital kiosk, they have content, they have virtual, so they have samples where people are being so you as a customer can go where and do a ramp walk and they'll shoot these videos, put this content and videos online for engaging other customers. So they converted the 1920 store, the oldest Burberry store, into a complete digital store to pass this message that we are embedding this culture, we're getting online, getting omni-channel. Customer experience is something which we are focusing on. So the couple of things that they did, one was this digitization of store, and second, they're doing complete geographical omni-channel worldwide. Harvey Nichols, very interesting stuff they did. So they allowed people to create their trial baskets online. Once you create a trial basket, you can book an appointment, come to the store. When you enter the store, the complete trial basket is ready physically. You can try that. There's a style advisor who will advise you on what to buy, what not to buy in the store, and then eventually you end up buying it. So again, using both the channels, online, offline, allowing people to create an experience which they generally hate doing in stores. Right? I really want to touch the product, I want to see the product before I buy, but I really don't want to go through a complete surfing part in the store. Right? So I'll just do it at home, create my trial baskets, come to the store, and try them and buy them. Fortnum. These guys, so the complete e-commerce data was brought on the POS. So if customers, we just spoke about the abandoned carts, the wish list, the shopping carts, so irrespective of what you're doing online, the complete online footprints were brought to the POS at the store. So if a source or at your billing counter, if customer is already buying a couple of stuff and you see there's an abundant product, you can just convert it by saying, okay, there is one more product in your cart which is probably left online. Would you like to just add it to the current bill and check out? So as simple as that. Harvey Norman. So Harvey Norman is one of the very recent omni-channel case stories, just 3-year-old in global scenario where people had adopted some 7, 8 years back. He said, he adopted omni-channel saying that I have a last mover. People have a first mover, I have a last mover advantage. So I've learned enough, I've studied enough, I've seen the challenges that each and every successful omni-channel adapters have taken. Let me now utilize that knowledge to best of my advantage and create. A couple of things that Harvey Norman did was, one, they integrated inventory of every single franchisee. So it was not just their own stores, but also franchisee stores which were integrated before they entered into omni-channel. It was close to 180 stores, right? The other thing that Harvey Norman did was they completely integrated all the store locators, ensured that the customers, so right now you can say I'll pick from the preferred store irrespective of that store having an inventory or not. So they'll manage the manual transfer of inventories behind the scenes For customer, it's just about selecting a preferred stores and saying, I'll pick it up from this store. So a couple of, yeah.
They realized that although I have such a good experience online, there are a lot of customers still coming to my store, and so why so? They're just trying to figure out the problem. So they realized by talking to those customers that probably they just want a personal touch to the sale. So understand from the store associates. What they did was on the website they put a live chat, which was done by their extremely experienced store managers. So they gave the same experience
Yeah.
of understanding
So the live chat guys at the website were actually their experienced store managers. So they didn't hire a separate BPO to handle that. They actually brought people from the stores to start chatting on website.
So I think in fashion and lifestyle products, typically consumer would love to get pampered in whatever way you can. So the more personalization you add to that, I think it's always makes sense. So Haglam also did small kitchen devices that are in the market now, very easily available. They fed in all the online data into them, and as soon as I walk into the store, probably a sound comes from somewhere saying, "Hi, Mukta, how are you? May I help?" So with this data they got from online. So whereas the online capabilities of creating data for your events is somehow harnessed in the offline world.
Yeah, so this is exactly what we are talking about. Some of these global studies which spoke about Ola and how radio cabs have evolved and stuff like that. It's not your product. Product don't kill the business, but the failure to adapt quickly to new ecosystem does for sure. So this is the time I think retail has to leverage consumer expectation, create a so we probably will put it this way, that keep customer at the center of your strategies. So a management strategy, recruitment strategy, digital strategy, technology, processes. The first person that you have to think about is the customer, and then build on top of it. Spoke about this single channel, multi-channel, cross-channel, and omni-channel. Would you like to plot your businesses where you stand right now? What is it that you are in? Which phase of your business is in this form? Quickly, if you want to just plot it. Multi-channel? Multi-channel. You are omni-channel already. So you guys, you are on single channel primarily, yeah. Metro is trying to be omni-channel very soon, yeah. So you don't come from bigger brand, yeah. So I think what we discussed, and probably I hope that most of us agree, that the journey from here to here is not necessarily going through these steps. It's the mindset which will change you, the way you embrace your omni-channel strategy. We would really request that we don't call it omni-channel anymore. We just say it's a customer strategy, it's a customer channel, customer acquisition, customer experience enhancement, whatever, because omni-channel is just a myth. We just have to blast it. We have to ensure that we go back to the basics of the business the way we started. We continue our journeys the same way and not have this set of myths, creating I would say a roadblocker into your customer expectations. So we'll play a quick Omnithon. So now we have learned what omni-channel is and how we embrace it. Given the current scenario, technology, processes, people that you have, would you like to quickly draft one thing that you'll go back and change, or one thing that you will go back and adapt as a customer experience strategy within your own retail ecosystems or your own brand shops, whatever? So, and probably by which you can just become an omni-channel player irrespective of going through the complete journey. So wherever we are, the technology, given the people, given the way we are, what is that one thing that you would like to go back and change in your strategy so that you can qualify as an omni-channel, or you can qualify yourself as a customer experience company? So we're done? Okay, so should we start from the last? You have anything on? No? You want to? Correct. Correct. So, correct. So, you think anything as an omni-channel embarrassment can help you solve this problem to win a customer, or probably, blur the difference between is it a SIS customer or your customer, because eventually, as you rightly said, he was buying your own product, right? So correct. So, so probably a quick thought for an. So I don't know. Does something like this work for an SIS customer delight program? So you are exclusively available only in shop, and probably you have your own website, and there is no exclusive boutique brand outlet that you have. So what about creating a cashback reward program where no, so so it's primarily saying that, okay, if you have bought, just submit your bill saying that I've bought, or click a photograph and submit that bill, and then whatever bill amount that you have, whatever the amount that you've spent with our brand, equivalent to that or some cashback has been given to you, which you can claim as a reward program. So you might have Starbucks rewards, or probably other products. So probably a Airtel refill or recharge or McDonald's coupon or something like that, where people go into the shop, they just claim their cash back, and what you're doing here is you're capturing that customer. He's putting you in probably a WhatsApp or something, because WhatsApp now have web presence as well, so you can capture through that through an API. You go, okay, I bought this product of yours, this is my bill, I bought it from this in the store, let me just can I claim some rewards from the reward marketplace that you have, and we just have to put some coupons. So for me to give that data and get us a 50 rupee coupon for a McDonald's or a 100 rupee movie booking, and this program people will participate. So on same online guys, the Flipkart will participate that, okay, if these guys will end up buying this. So probably this is a way where you can start capturing your consumers which are out there in SIS, but now you know the data, you know the customers. Will not. So they might not. So I agree to you. So I'll give you quick. I'll give you a quick Fashion and You example, right? Fashion and You, when most of us know Fashion and You, right? So when Fashion and You started, it was a private sale, right? Unless you sign up, you can't see the event. Just because there was a new event every day, so 11 a.m. you have a greatest deal possible on fashion, people ended up giving every single data point they could give us. At the same time, we had one more venture called Deals and You, which was not private. So we thought doing similar exercise with the client there, where we said, okay, I'll put a pop-up unless you put up, and the sales dropped. Because there was no excitement about Deals and You, it was a restaurant, etc., and not more excitement of looking at new fashion product. So at Deals and You, we embraced a complete different strategy. So okay, I know you are my customer. So if I need to do an increment profiling, so I know your email ID but not knowing your phone number, only way I can take your phone numbers is after you have purchased with me. So you showed some trust in me, you've done one business with me. So I'll do an incremental profiling on checkout. So rather than saying, okay, thank you, order successful, etc., I'll do, oh great, you bought it with us. Why not give us more information and I'll make more personalized deal next time. So it depends from business to business. It's about the position of profiling. If you profile him, like, you know, irrespective of they knowing what you are up to and how they will benefit you, saying, pehle ye sab do, to hi aage badhenge, they'll not give, or they'll give dummy data. But if they've done some business, they've done some checkout, they've done some shopping cart, still, so there has to be a profiling stage. At every stage, identify what data to capture and keep on doing incremental profiling for that customer.
Generally, I think as a retailer, it's to give the infrastructure to provide for them to get certain benefits, and however when they use it over time, they use it over.
Correct.
Not having an infrastructure is what will be a bigger problem than
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a question. Like as you said that what customer has to do. If I have a shop and shop model, and maybe with a retailer, like any retailer, big retailer like Shoppers Stop. Okay, so what the customer has to do is just click on the link, send us the one, and we will give him the loyalty. That's everything is okay. But how to communicate that to the customer? Because shoppers won't allow me to put the standard that okay, we have this customer loyalty program. Any customer who is coming first time to the Omnichannel counter, bought something, how is supposed to know that okay, I'm liable to this?
So can it not be part of your packaging or something, the boxes that you have, or just put a small social media? So just,
Social media posts.
and I think part of packaging was is bought it for the first time. The package gives warranty, etc. You can, if you have a feedback, call me here, etc. We always say you can always claim some rewards. We now have a reward program. Part of your package.
Because the sales staff is usually placed
Yeah.
by the brand.
Yeah. So even staff can communicate that.
One of the brands that have really done it well is Lock and Lock. They're only present in SAS formats, but the brand visibility is really catching up. They're doing it well.
So I'm sure there are more innovations than what we can talk about, but so at Craftsvilla we used to do this. With every single order, we used to send a handwritten letter saying that, okay, and we used to send a small gift, candle, something. So every order, a small surprise gift, and then a letter. And then after 2 months, what happened was, after shopping, customers started calling me, "Mujhe surprise gift mein candle mat bhejna, shop de." So we were trying to engage, and they got so engaged about this complete concept that we were getting inbound calls, etc. So, and we used to write in our handwritten letters that if you like our gifts, do post your photographs on Facebook. It just worked like miracle. Yep. So, Pap, you think you have anything to take away from here, which you think can add? So crowdsourcing is the biggest thing that you can do. From you?
I think just from my understanding, I think it's all about accessibility. It's like you said, it's about convenience, but that has to result in a consumer experience, a great consumer experience. And if if you go that a little extra mile, then consumer delight.
Correct.
That's what the brand wants to drive.
So one consumer delight and recent time that I've heard, I just shared with you guys if this helps. So Ola, so one of my friends, his daughter wanted to go for a friend's birthday party, and he had booked an Ola cab for for her. For some reason, Ola couldn't reach on time, and she couldn't go to the birthday party. And this guy tweeted to Ola saying that this is what you have done, and you lost the customer today. Anything would have been was good, but you can't hurt my daughter this way. What Ola did was that weekend he reorganized the complete party with her friend, with everything. So they do this, the customer, so they started touching, calling them, etc., and did a complete surprise party again for the set of friends, and hosted it. and give that experience back to the customer. And this all thing again got tweeted and got some social mileage. So this is how, even if there is a bad customer experience, you can just convert it. Today, we actually don't. So one is about acquiring customers, second is about retaining customer. So acquisition is probably the simplest part of it now. And every single unit economics, if you talk about e-commerce or online or offline, whatever, is all about LTVs, right? Lifetime value of your customers. It's not about one transaction. It's about how many transactions will he do in next 3 years with me, 4 years with me. So whatever lifetime that customer spends with me, if I acquire today for this particular cost, and he ends up doing 10 transactions, and that's where I acquire million customer into 10 transactions. So the unit economics are not about acquisition, but about retaining 10 transactions. So customer delight and omnichannel is the way to go for you guys to really make him transact 10 times. From you, sir, anything specific you would like to add? You will take away, Rahul? Yeah. Any specifics that you'd like to share with us?
I think we have to eyewear. So the thing about how we need to select a basket, we can also have, like, we face the problem that we might go to the household of a customer and show the frames to them. We can always ask them to select a basket of frames from the website, and then we can show it at their place.
Yeah.
If it's a high value customer or if it's an old loyal customer, he cannot come because of the traffic, because whatever problems.
So you are in eyewear. I think you also mentioned eyewear, right? So one great case study that you guys should look up is Bobby Parker. Online player getting offline, right? So superbly built brand. So they say, well, you buy one eyewear and we'll donate one eyewear. So they've identified areas in Africa, India, where every time somebody buys an eyewear, they donate one eyewear. So it just customer delight is irrespective. So I'm not satisfied about what I've bought, but I'm satisfied that when I've bought, there's somebody who got help, right? So yeah, you have something? Similar points. Yeah. So just to sum it up quickly, so these are our thoughts on retail next platform must have. So while people and processes obviously will play a very critical role, but probably the technology at some point we'll have to start looking at this must-haves before that's where your scale in business will come. So we need to be mobile and online by default. Operate at web scale. We can't be dependent on real estate to really scale our business. Enable real time, provide gorgeous interfaces, both irrespective of customer, even to your store assistants. The kind of billing systems they work on, even I would, I don't know if really I could spend my whole day on that billing system. Blur physical and digital, and it's phygital. It's no more physical, digital. You have to create your physical aspects in digital and digital aspects in physical. Personal and personalized, that's what IKEA examples I was trying to do. Redefine the role of your physical stores. They're not necessarily be in our sales stores. They can be experience centers, they can be delivery centers. Allow extensibility, predictive machine learning. So one thing which we are doing in PML is, so if you can't give real-time inventories or you don't know how your customers is behaving, etc., why don't just analyze your previous 6 months transaction and see what is moving, what is not moving. What is not moving can be showed as real-time inventory, right? This is not moving. This you can buy online. Contextual and location aware. Yeah, so this is most critical. So start knowing your stores better, where they are, tag them on the Google Maps, have exact latitude, longitudes, delocate them in case some of the stores get shut, because wrong information is more painful than giving information. Being more contextual to your customers. So so in some form you'll have to, personalization is one bit, but then okay, in what context is he coming to buy your product? So is it gifting? So then there has to be a way where you convert. So if he comes to the store for gifting, then probably he's not buying for himself, right? So how do you set a context where he gets into right set of budgets, filters, categories, leverage existing backend systems, and allow experimentation. This is the key to your success. Constantly experiment. Try with small sort of customers, delight them. If they get delighted, just scale it to your complete company strategy. Key takeaways for us. It's not online versus offline. It's online with offline, which will drive your customer experience. Whole omnichannel bit or myth is about creating a seamless consumer experience across channels. So how many of times, so I think there's an error, but the third point here, have you seen this? Your store managers think your website business or marketplace business is a competition to them. You have to make your digital platform as a lead generation platform. It cannot be competing. So if so this is where your people, this problem you can't solve with technology. You have to solve it with the right culture. They cannot think of, the business is in other store, the business in the other channels as a competition. They have to think of a business, they have to, irrespective, we spoke about the shoe retailer, right? So they're now taking orders on email, etc. If the customer walks into the store, if the product is not available, they're mailing it to e-com head, because every single order which generates on e-com, it's been now incentivized in stores. Exactly. Agree. 100%. 100%. So it cannot be a third channel. It cannot be a third store. It has to sit on top of your stores. While it has capability to generate business, it's also capable of giving more business to the stores. This is very clear. E-commerce is for store profitability. It's not for e-commerce profitability. Yeah, customer is at the center of your all strategies, people, processes, platform, whatever you form, customer first. It's constant. Omnichannel is constant. It's a journey, it's not a destination. So if you think that today, by reaching certain type of technology, you have done omnichannel, it's done, and now we are omnichannel. No, it's constant innovation. It's a journey. You keep on doing, because it's not about you. It's about your customer, and customer is evolving. So your omnichannel strategies have to evolve every day. So Apple, you have to. So if you think Apple is the topmost case study, that's because of this. You got to start with the customer experience and work backward toward technology, not the other way around. Will it be easy for you guys? Probably no. Will it be worthy? Absolutely yes. So that's our understanding of omnichannel, which I thought could probably add some value to you guys. I'm open to Q&A. I'm available on founder@ambap.com. You can drop me a mail anytime if you guys want to. Right away if you need any questions, answers that I want to. Correct.
How can you think we could bridge that gap in between?
So there is no gap. That's what so I think that's what we all agreed on, that technology is available. As simple as you rightly said, Flipkart.
So why didn't we adopted it yet? But Harvey has already adopted it. It's
Exactly.
a major
So
point. Like we have been.
because so the current retail framework in country is for most of them, omni-channel is and most of them also in the audience identified that it was technology which was blocking them to go omni-channel, and primarily it's not that problem. So we are solving a wrong problem. The problem for them is how do they adapt to make customer experience, as you rightly said. So you are my customer, you buy on Flipkart, you buy anywhere, I'm a brand, it doesn't matter for me. So if I create a pre-purchase and a post-purchase experience for you, irrespective of the channel that you buy, I'm through. So I don't need technology for that. What I need is clear processes and the people who can communicate. So you go online, you do the discovery, come to the store, try the product, buy it in the store, or create your trial baskets. So many other innovations that we are also planning to do with Pretter and other stuff that we're doing. We're getting facilities like you can, so when you say try and buy, you can actually book a Uber right from the app. So you say, okay, I'll book this product. My product value is above certain thing. Pepe will sponsor your ride to the store and you go back because you're my customer. You're already committing a business of 5,000 rupees. I don't mind paying 200 rupees, which any which ways if you bought on online channel, a shipping or a courier fee would have been more than that. Correct.
What I'm trying to say is we could have adopted it a long time back.
Exactly.
Timely, but we are still thinking on it. Like,
Because so globally, if you see what are the refund policies, no question asked, irrespective. So correct. So you see that in India. So I'm saying it's a mindset problem. So we have to adapt to certain cultural values. As a consumer, also we need to be more demanding than what we are, and not tolerate the way we have been treated. And I'm sure retailers will adapt. So stop buying from brands which do not give you experience.
So I think it's very important to have all your key big players on board, like say whether it's like your shoppers or your Flipkarts or so. It's very easy for us to maybe say that we want to do all these or integrate all these partners and have the experiences. So until and unless you don't have your key stakeholders in sailing the same boat, it's very
I think
difficult to
it's high time that they have to fear you, right? If you guys do not exist, they do not exist. So Dell, exactly. So you pointed out Dell, right? How did they became direct to customer? Today we are really unhappy about duplicates and pilferage and stuff like that happens in marketplaces. But then what are we doing? We are okay with still selling with the same kind of guys. They give heavy discounts, our brand values goes down, but still we are okay with that. So at some point, as a retailer, as a brand, we'll have to keep consumers' interest first, right, over us, and build on top of it, saying that okay, we'll become direct to customers, we'll give the right experience that they want, and they'll come to us for the convenience. The small thing I say, right, Uber, etc. If Shopper Stop cannot give it, no problem. Let my customer come to me directly. We already have a huge amount of EBOs. Where am I dependent on them?
To some extent, this has already started. But in case the brands are saying that we will not discount anymore on Flipkart.
Yeah, that's happened with us. Like we as a brand have taken a stand. Like, for even if Myntra will tell us that listen, we'll flash you on the front page because they keep having, we put our foot down saying that we are no longer going to discount
Correct.
our brand. So we are okay with not getting that print presence and stuff. But it's a
Exactly.
stand that we, obviously it's going to hit you initially. Like our ranking within Myntra and Jabong has fallen. But it's a stand
But
that we've
so
taken
if as a brand, as an engagement, so I think small things like this, I think you should just go ahead and say, okay, next time you buy on Myntra, you can return in my store. People will search your product on Myntra. Anything else that you guys, yeah, please.
Hello, I'm Santosh. I'm from Brand Photo Express. See, now we talked about omni-channel, offline, online retail, the technology and the domain expertise, right? So, let's take, we are the startup and growing like 3-4 years company and we want to go for this. Today I see technology now, earlier it was client server model where you have to pay huge money for license. Now it has come down to a SaaS based model where it becomes very easy for anybody to take it.
Correct.
Can you throw light in this? Any startup wants to take up this omni-channel, get these services, maybe domain expertise or maybe software?
Correct.
What is the way out?
So we just defined some time back that going online is not equal to going omni-channel. So there is obviously a set of technologies available out there who will bring you online, can allow you to create your mobile apps, e-commerce website, integrate your backends, stuff like that. But that's not how you will go omni-channel. So if you're talking clearly about omni-channel, one, obviously you as a customer, so I have a client, and so we're launching Pretter, and Pretter is about omni-channel and similar things, that is SaaS platform, in-store assistance, a marketplace which aggregates your inventory and allows you to buy from store and stuff like that. But then I asked one retailer, CIO of a retailer, that okay, I want to integrate your real-time POS with my application. So every time a transaction happens, because you don't have capability to do it, I'll just start taking this data from you. And what I need, I don't need amount, anything. I need transaction ID, I need inward or outward, and SKU ID. So I can just manage my counter. So the question that he asked me was, मेरा इंटरनेट का bandwidth कितना जाएगा? Store में से इंटरनेट का bandwidth कितना? This is not even a 50 byte of data. Your store might be doing close to 100 transactions every day. Not even talking about some MBs of data which is coming out of your store. So unless you as a retailer are very sure that it's high time that my customer expects me to do certain thing and I do it, technology is not a roadblocker for you. We ourselves can help you on various areas. That's a different story, AMBAB, Brata. But first thing is you be sure that you want to give this experience to your customer. And once you're sure about it, you put right people, processes to handle it. Technology is the simplest form.
I think even the word like omni-channel, maybe when somebody thinks it should just be omni experience.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I think
100%.
omni-channel is all about the mindset
It
first,
is.
and it's
It
not
is.
a platform
It is
anymore.
not.
Because
It is
you're
not.
going to be using and working.
We spoke about Chaiwala being omni-channel, right? So it's as simple as that. If Chaiwala can take your phone, take your chai order on phone, send a person who takes your order, have a store guy or a chai guy who will take an order, take your orders on WhatsApp, SMS, everything, and still give you the same chai without any technology. So it's about you being ready that I'll serve my customer. If they don't reach me, I'll reach them. I'll give the same experience across channel. And when you talk about experience, it's more people-to-people experience. We spoke about Harvey Norman putting your store managers to do a live chat. How many of us even think of such things, right?
Thank you.
Thanks guys.